Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, Luna? Thank you for your donation. We got Keeli, a donation from yesterday that we need to read. We have Bartman. What is up? Here for the scares. Welcome. You're just in time for scary readings. Hershey, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out as well. Be random with me. We got Mina. We got Astro T, B52. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. All right, now let's start off with a little bit of some reads. The first one is going to be Keeli, which donated past the cutoff. So, I mean, hey, we gotta catch up. We got to do some catching up is what we got to do, indeed. We got High Priestess on the PayPal side. Thank you so much, High Priestess. Appreciate you. We got Shamanic Journey. We got Renee. Welcome, hanging out tonight. What is up? It is Sunday night. Tomorrow is Monday. We indeed will wish it was Sunday. That is our fun day. So hopefully you had fun on a Sunday. So that's what I'm talking about. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend. What is going on, everybody? B52 with a double shot tonight. Thank you, B52. We got Reiki. Welcome over there. Be Random with me is coming in on the PayPal side as well. Thank you so much. Let's see. PayPal's really just freaking out lately. It is just freaking out. Be Random with me got a job. Woohoo! Yes.
Hooray!
Congratulations, Be Random with me. That was a quick turnaround. I like it. Very nice indeed. All right. Should I move in with Pat? Should I not move in with Pat? Karima, phase one. Thank you for your donation. MR, thank you for yours as well. Sheila, welcome in. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right. Anyway, we started the reading 20 minutes ago. We had to say hello to everybody. That's what I do. Anyway, should I move in with Pat or not? It just looks like this is something you may want to check out. Now, there is some hesitancy. There is some hesitancy with moving in. I don't know if that's just particularly with Pat, if that's something that you are having issues with. It just seems that, yeah, you do have some issues with moving in. Like you have a bit of a second guessing yourself. You have some doubts. This is not something that you just want to do. And I think that they have sort of exhibited a couple of red flags as well that's making you a bit hesitant to sort of go all in. Now, should I think that you should move in with them? We're going to go with the thumbs up because I like it. We got the Wheel of Fortune talking about making a new steady, progressive, a new steady sort of foundation that you need with this person with moving in. I think it really pushes the thing forward. It really sort of makes you realize what it's like to sort of be in, be around that person for long periods of time. And overall, I just think there's a lot of good things around it, a lot of good feels, a lot of good things surrounding all of the emotions within there. High Priestess as well says this is something that you kind of know that you probably should do. So overall, I'm just going to say yes. That's what I'm saying. Just going to say yes. We're going to go with a little bit of the yes in there. We got High Priestess, Be Random with me. We got OA going in there. A little bit of a mixture of everybody in here right now. Let's make Luna happy by getting Luna's read out the door. What is going on, Luna? Been a minute. How you doing? All right. Let's get this out there and see where this is going to take us. All right. What do I need to know right now? Well, we're right now has passed. We're now 10 minutes into the future. Guess what? Whatever you need to know. 10 minutes into the future. What is going to happen with all of that? I think that the Hierophant with a Four of Pentacles and a Six of Cups, very interesting. Knowing is basically sort of expanding your friend network, expanding your social network. I think that we've got into a situation possibly where the social network has been a little bit pulled back. We don't have the social network possibly that we've had in the past, and it's really time to expand that. It's really time to sort of move into that direction and get some things rolling, get some things happening as far as it goes, right? Hierophant just says, you have sort of a lot of this introspection, this just sort of mixed in here, and the introspection is not really doing you any good. It feels like that you sort of looked into yourself. You looked at things a little bit too hard. You've looked at taken things a little bit too seriously. You just haven't gotten some of the things that you were interested in getting out of it, right? Four of Pentacles just talks about a little too much of being pulled back, not as much expression, not as much sort of outward momentum. And I think getting the outward momentum going is going to be very important for you as you sort of move through the next couple of months, right? I think that's going to be important. And you're just talking about that Six of Cups, that sharing, that sort of connecting with other people, getting other people on the line, getting other people interested in what you're doing, and as well being interested in sort of what other people, what is happening with them as well. You see my custom mouse pad that I had made over here. This is a Magic the Gathering thing, but it looks like the Knight of Pentacles to me. This looks like a Knight of Pentacles, right? Sort of that firm kind of thing going on. So I just think that's it. I think that is it. All right, we got the little wizards, B-52s, done with the love shack. No more unzipping the white fly for them. They want more wizards and even more wizards. So let's sort of see where the wizards are going to take us. Kolzaya, thank you for your donation as well. Let me know what your question is. Appreciate you hanging out. We got a jumper over here, a little bit of a Three of Cups. Ooh, love forecast with a Three of Cups. It feels like we have multiple opportunities. We have multiple things going on. I mean, we got a little bit of a sort of a mixture here with Ace of Swords with the Strength. Having patience as far as love is going to do you good in the next 7 days. When you get the Strength card on the table, especially as the last card, it says we have a mixture of different things. We have a lot of things moving. We got a lot of interesting things going on, and it feels like that's not pulling us in the direction that we want. We're going to have to exhibit a degree of patience, a degree of understanding. We're really going to have to sort of take a deep breath and sort of see where that's going to take us, because we do have a little bit of a sort of a mixture of things sort of being communicated to us in the next 7 days with love. That could be some cross communication where it feels like we have our own little Mercury retrograde going. It just feels like things are a bit mixed as far as that goes. Ace of Swords just says they watch out for communications. They are going to be critical. They are going to be a little bit over the top in the next 7 days, but with patience, we get through it. We just kind of, go where we need, and that's how we sort of going to work the whole thing with the little wizards. We got B-52 is still in the queue, but let's mix in a little bit of Karima, phase 1 over here. Karima did say that it's okay to use the very happy, the very vibrant, and the very lovely Kitten Chops Tarot. So we're going to mix in the Kitten Chops Tarot with Karima's usual rotation of wonderful decks and see where that is. And then we're going to address the PayPal side. We got a lot of PayPal over here. High Priestess was the first one in the mix. So we are going to do a little bit of a High Priestess action as far as we go. If you'll notice stuff on my hands, that was because I am prepping a painting. I'm prepping a painting. Let me show you what I'm going to paint here. Heaven, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We'll show you a little bit. So here's the reference image of what I want to paint. So here we go. So that's the reference image of what I want to paint. I guess that's too bright. It's blowing out the brightness here. Anyway, there's the reference image of what I'm going to paint. So I need to get that reference image printed, and I need to mix everything in there. Anyway, so that's going to be my painting that's coming up soon, and I'm going to give it a try, but it looks a little challenging, but hey, I'm all about a little bit of a challenging thing as we go forward. Anyway, let's go with Karima, phase 1 over here. S's current feelings towards me. Speaking of Karima, thank you very much for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, I want to see where this goes. A little Kitten Chops always does the body good. It never disappoints. S's current feelings for me. A little bit of that Eight of Cups moving into a different direction. It feels like this next week is going to be one of those things, right? Moving into into a different direction, moving into sort of this different state. And it feels like there's sort of a crossing paths, or paths are being crossed in a different way, or a different kind of animal as far as that goes. Three of Pentacles just says this next week, these feelings are going to be focused towards work. They're going to be focused towards trying to get things started, trying to get things moving, being very sort of formal with work, being very sort of focused with work, and seeing where that is going to take us. You do have a Knight of Wands over here. You are going to start seeing more talk about the future. And the future is going to be a big topic next week, possibly the week after that. We're going to be talking about the future here, the future there. Where's the future going to take me? What is the future going to hold and whatnot? Because the Four of Swords does talk about the daydreams kind of picking up a little bit, kind of moving forward, kind of sort of pushing in to that different direction, to that different feeling as we sort of go through here. So the current feelings are very focused, they're very directional. You'll see in the next couple of weeks, Three of Pentacles, they're very sort of let's get working, let's get things done, right? It's almost like accomplishments or movement oriented as far as that goes. All right, does anyone have a desire to see me very soon? Tarot reader Karima and Anne, thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going to take us indeed. Does he have a desire to see me? I mean, the Ten of Wands says everything is kind of overloaded in their life right now. They're taking things a little bit too hard. They're not very focused on extracurricular things right now. It feels like a lot of things are being neglected as far as relationships, as far as sort of, focusing on what really needs to be done here. Ace of Pentacles says that does change here in the next week and a half. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say Thursday is this magic day, right? Thursday, I need something done Thursday. I need some communication. I need some kind of commitment for Thursday, this coming Thursday. Ace of Pentacles. Let's get out there. Let's see where that is going to take us. Eight of Swords says as far as other than Thursday, it feels like a lot of things are restricted as far as seeing you. So the Thursday could be the key communication. Thursday could actually be the day that we move forward. And as always, you're kind of that Queen of Wands over here. We have an Eight of Swords. We want to be more expressive. We want to see you more, but we just can't get a lot of the things done that we need to really push forward, and we need to really sort of get going in that vein. All right. At least that's what I think, and that is the Playful Heart Tarot, if you didn't know. A tarot reader knows. Tarot reader, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Let's go over to PayPal, where we got High Priestess in the mix. Let's make it happen, High Priestess. It's been a minute. Good to see you again. Of course, High Priest. It's been a minute. All right, let's go a little HP action over there. Hamburger and a shake. It has been a decade since I've seen you. How are you doing? How are you doing, Hamburger and a shake? I could use one of those. All right. Jealous. I went out with friends. All right. Was C jealous that I went out with some friends for some football action? Nobody is jealous. Nobody is jealous about football because everybody loves football. But I mean, hey, we'll see a little bit of that. We'll go with the This Might Hurt Tarot in the mix. You knew it was coming out for this kind of reading. But yeah, a little bit of jealousy, a little bit, you're kind of like, yeah, I don't know, because this might hurt indeed. We got it mixed up. Let's see what kind of jealousy, what kind of action we got going on over there. Ooh, look at that. Got a little Two of Pentacles, Emperor, Eight of Wands, the Star. It just doesn't look like it. It's like, no, it just doesn't look like it. I don't see any of the big indicators that would say jealousy. Got a little bit of the Devil, got a little bit of Seven of Swords. What are you doing over there? You're doing a little Seven of Swords, sneaking out, doing something over there. You got a little bit of the Seven of Cups as well, right? I'm seeing other options, a little bit of the Three of Cups in the mix as well. Hey, you're looking at other options. You know who you're meeting over there. You don't see squat. Man, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out. You see an emperor? Hey, it's good that you're taking command. It's good that you're taking some initiative here and just making this work and just making things go, right? Two of Pentacles, you got some decisions to make here, and it feels like there are some things being juggled. There are some decisions that are in the air between this communication, maybe between you and C kind of thing, that need to be sort of hammered out. Overall, the star says you follow your own guide. You follow where you want to be. You follow, kind of where you would like to be at the end of the day, because the Eight of Wands says movement, get movement going, not jealous, get it moving, get it happening, have fun, get out there, party, celebrate, all of that stuff. So I'm going to say thumbs down, not jealous at all. We just don't have all of the scary I'm jealous cards in the mix as far as I'm concerned, right? Zen's World, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. Jesse, how are you doing? And thank you for your other donation as well. We got a mix of everybody tonight. Be Random with me is back, and Be Random is gainfully employed. That's what I'm talking about. Be Random wants to know, look at this. All right, donating a free reading to anyone sharing the joy. Thank you so much, Be Random with me. I greatly appreciate that. Somebody posted a question earlier. Can I get a free reading here for the scares? Wanted a free reading, so we'll say that. There we go. All right, here for the scares. Has not had a free reading yet. Be here for the scares. If you are indeed scary indeed, you may go ahead and scare up a thank you for Be Random with me, donating a free reading to you. So let's get to your free reading with a little bit of the Violet Soul Tarot is what I'm talking about. I love this deck. That's why I throw the box everywhere. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. It makes me joyful, as S. Walker would say. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Went to saw the Nun 2 movie, and it was terrible. I don't know. I've never seen Nun 1. I don't know. The only Nun movie I saw was with Whoopi Goldberg. I think that was the last Nun movie that I've seen back in the 80s or something, Anyway, here for the scares. You are excited for this indeed. But yeah, you just leave it there. Any insight, a little bit of a general, see where it's going, see what's going on over there. A little bit of the world justice and the devil, you got all major. There's some big movements coming in through your life. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of money moving around as well pretty soon. So just be aware, right? A little bit of money moving around. You got some expectations. You have some people that really kind of want something from you, or people that need your opinion or need something from you. So be aware that that's sort of coming through, a little bit of that. So we have some expectations, we got some things going on, and you're just going to have to sort of settle with what is happening with that. Just be aware that everybody that is asking you for favors, asking you for things in your life, especially in the next couple of months, is not going to be on your side, right? So you just have to sort of just figure out, is this person on my side? Is this person the best opportunity for me? Is this sort of offering the best thing that I can get as far as it goes? Justice says keep things balanced, because you are going to have a lot of, sort of interest in going to extremes, extreme in this direction, that direction. That's not really going to do you any good. Especially watch out for extremes on week 4 of September, right? Week 4 of September. Do not go to extremes. If we can put it off, if we can delay it, that's going to be very advantageous for you in the world. And in the beginning here, I do think that we have a trip planned in December. If not now, you will see a trip planned coming up in December. Somebody wants to go somewhere. Hey, adventurous. Let's do the adventure. Let's do it. B52 loves an adventure too. It's what I've been saying, right? I say it all the time. B52 loves themselves a lot of adventure. Well, let's see where that is going to happen and where that is going to take us. So yeah, I'll be here for the scares. See, people said don't do free readings. Well, there you got it. Thanks to Be Random with me. Manus Talk Sessions coming in with a dono. What should you do, Manus Talk Sessions? You should hang out on the Tarot Oracle show is what I'm saying.
Time for the Tarot Oracle show.
See, look at that reading. Look how fast that was. Just kidding. Manus Talk Session. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's get a little bit of a little lizard whiz, little whiz, something like that. Person, I got a person in my head. I'm thinking about them. I'm considering them. I'm looking in their direction. What are their feelings for me right now? The Empress with that moon. This is somebody who you've met before, maybe in the past, in this life, maybe in another life. But this is somebody that you've had some interactions with. You've had some dealings with. So just be aware, this is not a new person. We have the moon, right? This person is going to have a lot of emotional baggage that they're going to kind of be dumping on you. If not now, then definitely later. So you definitely want to watch for that. Overall, this is a very comfortable person to be around. They're just able to envelop you. They're able to sort of give you an emotional hug. They're able to get you sort of feels that you really want to do, the feels that you really want to be over here. Overall, this person is going to be very supportive of you as well. I just think that they have a clean bill of health and a lot of good things going on with that. They got a couple of things in the closet though. When it's revealed, it may be a little bit of a but you know, just kind of deal with it as it sort of comes up. They have some issues from the past, and this person definitely has some emotional damage that either needs to be healed, or you're just going to have to sort of just put up with it. You know, the more attractive they are, the more crazy they can be, and you just kind of sign off on it, you know? Yeah, they really crazy. They're really crazy, but man, they look good. All right. Let's see. Karima, looking great tonight. All right, let's see. What are the overall thoughts about me today, and what does he want to do for this connection? Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? Where are we at? Let's get into the Poe, because the Poe knows. The Poe understands the nuances of connections. The Poe understands why the Nun 2 movie was so bad. I'm just saying, the Poe is able to dive deep into all of the details over here, and we're going to see what kind of details we got going on. All right. Let's see, what are overall thoughts about me today? I mean, where are we going with these thoughts? Is that going to be something decent? Is that going to be something rough over there? The Empress in the third spot seems to be a very particular and a very, just a very excitable card. Like the Empress really wants to say something. They got a lot of things on their mind. They kind of want to see, you know, where it's going to go, what have you. All right, thoughts about me today. Page of Swords. The thought is that they haven't been communicating with you. I don't know if they've completely cut you off in here. You got a little bit of a ghosty kind of mixed in the queue, but it feels like that they haven't communicated with you as much as they need to. They haven't connected with you as much as they need to, and they feel that that is really sort of affecting this connection. That's affecting where things are going, right? Page of Swords with that Nine of Pentacles. I'm a little bit distance. I've ridden off into the distance, and I think that they feel that it's very much affecting this connection, and they understand that they really need to sort of fix this. They need to, they need to sort of get this fixed up. Empress in the third position seems to be there for every reading. Just the other reading we had that, but the Empress in the third position talks about creating a more stable environment. That's one of the thoughts that they've had today. Let's create a more stable environment. Let's get some things done, because the third position is talking all about that creation aspect. The Empress as the card 3 as well, talking about the connection that we need, the level of comfort that we need, and the ability to do things that are going to sort of envelop us within a good emotional state, a good emotional realm as it goes. Overall, the Five of Wands. Here's what I'm predicting. Overall thoughts about you. I think that both of you are going to be on different levels of thought, especially at the end of September. It's like there's some fights, or there's some disagreements, or it feels like the things are just not going as well as they need to. This is going to be temporary, but it is going to affect you a little bit, because you're going to be like, where is this coming from? Again, end of September, especially the last week, you have a little bit of that mixture over there. All right, what do we want to do for this connection? Where is this connection going to take us? What would I like to do? So that's an interesting aspect, right? What would I like to do? Where would I like to take it? So it's more of a want as far as it goes. The Emperor. They understand they need to step up and do something. And that's something you see quite a bit with this individual. The Emperor is not a card that you just ignore. I need to step up. I need to make things happen. I need to make a difference here. And a lot of this is on their shoulders. A lot of this pending action is there. Ace of Pentacles says we need to start anew. We need to start anew. Escape the current situation, start things new, and start off on the right foot, right? Again, we see this reboot commonality between readings lately. I would say the past 3-4 readings, we have this commonality of rebooting this, right? I don't want to just jump into this relationship as is and pick it up and run with it. I want to reboot the whole thing. I want to start anew. We have been seeing a lot of these aces, a lot of these judgment cards in your ratings, and I think that's something that's sort of very important here. Seven of Pentacles says the motions, the things that I want to do, I want to make sure that they count. I want to make sure that they're appreciated. I want to make sure that they're good. I think this person's very interested in sort of getting things focused on, sort of making things work and not wasting their time. And wasted time has been a concern in the past few weeks, and I think that will still come up. But right now, you just have this Two of Cups. Let's connect. That's what I want to do. I want to connect. I want to be intimate. I want to get a beautiful connection in. But you see this reboot theme in the past 3-4 readings. We have a lot of this commonality as far as we go. All right, and that is the Poe, because the Poe does know. B52 knows what I'm talking about. Wants a little September reading over there. Right now, we got what is this? HeavenTtt, I guess. HeavenTtt, I guess. How does M view me as an artiste? Well, we have an artistic deck that we are going to use for that, right? This is a little bit of the Revival Art Tarot, one of the beautiful decks out here, one of the best decks ever for art. So yeah, let's get it done. Speaking of which, where's crystals and paint? I haven't seen crystals and paint in a couple of days. All right, well, let's see a little Revival Art. How does view me as an artist? Oh, man, the Three of Cups just says your emotions really come out in your art. And that's something that is very unique to people. Like me, I'm more of a copycat artist. I'll get an idea from somebody else. I sort of duplicate it. I'll copy it. I'll just see if I can duplicate it. So I'm more of a copycat artist. You're more of an expressive artist. You're somebody who gets their emotions and puts it on a canvas or whatever you're doing, right? You got a little bit of that Three of Cups. My emotions are expressed through this venue. This is how I release my angers, how I release my anger. It feels like how I release, kind of my joy, and all of your pent-up emotions are just kind of pushed through here. Strength does say you have a lot of patience with art as well. You're not willing to give up on something. If it ain't working, you're able to sort of, shake it off and sort of pick it up on the next painting. It's not like you're just, devastated by some mistake or what have you as well. And that's sort of a very good aspect to art as you sort of put it through the ringer there. Hierophant says you're able to make some really important art. If not now, later, I think you're going to make a big impact in the art world. And I just think we have a lot of good cards in here for just an artistic reading. So I like it quite a bit. I like it a lot. A little bit of the Revival Art Tarot makes the world go round. Keziah makes the readings go round tonight. Keziah's got the triple question. Let's make it happen over here. Let's see, does Keziah have any deck requests? No, they don't. All right, cool. We'll get a clean bill of health here and go with the Waterfall Tarot, because this is my deck. I'll admit it. This is a pure artistic deck. We got all these AI decks coming out. Every damn deck is AI lately. I hand painted this. I got all the originals. I got to put them up on Etsy eventually. But yeah, all of the originals are there. And this is a hand painted deck. I made it myself. Crafty Lady can back me up because I gave her one of the original paintings. All right. right. Is Elle interested in meeting me again? Yes, 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 and yes. That's a pretty clean love balloons. We'll throw the love balloons straight up. We'll throw the love balloons straight up onto the table. 10 of Cups. Let's meet again. Let's join. Let's get things happening. Let's get things moving. It's very important. Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. That second meeting, that second opportunity. They're very interested in it. They're very enticed by you. And the Magician, right? They realize that this is something kind of in their core to this point, and they definitely want to see you once more. That is it. That is it indeed. All right. AF, thank you for your question. I just got your message. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. I got a financial situation. We're coming back to you in a little bit. So be patient with me. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Let's see. All right, AF. Okay, AF is later on. AF, we're going to put you after Karima phase 4 right there. So, all right, current feelings of why? Because, hey, why not? You know, why not love balloons on a Sunday? Shamanic journey. You grab those love balloons and you let it lift you into the ether, into that space where you have been wanting to go. All right, current feelings of why to me? Serious, not serious, serious, not serious. This person's very off and on and going to be kind of highly unlikely, for anything that's going to be like super substantial, like they're just going to sweep you off your feet. You're going to come in a different direction. They're going to take you onto this romantic, it doesn't, no, it doesn't feel like that's really happening. You have a little bit of this hierophant. Too serious, too quick, maybe love bomb you, whatever we do, but then we keep moving. Then we keep moving. This person, if you're planning to pin them down, good luck. You got that Ace of Wands, a lot of Aries feel, a lot of fiery feel within this person. And you are going to have to kind of put up with this because that's not really going to get you going in the direction that you would like at the end of the day. So just be aware. Just be aware. Very hot, cold, very off on. If you're trying to pin them down, it's going to be very difficult to do, and that's just something you're just going to have to put up with. But yeah, a little bit of warm, cold, a little bit of mixture of just about everything on this person. Where it goes, because why not? Will TC contract at my job in November? Intuitively, I just say yes immediately. Immediately, I say yes. Oh, but that says no. That says no. My intuition says something completely different, but we have an absolute dumpster fire over here for getting a contract job. We have the death card. Oh, not so good. Opportunities not in the vein that we would like. Opportunities not going the direction that we would like to see here. 10 of Swords just says that is cut off at the knees over here. It does not look like this person is going to get a contract at your job in November. So yeah, I think you have a little bit of a harsh ending here. This is just a rough set of cards, right? I was hoping for the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I was hoping for 7 of Swords to kind of sneak in there. I was hoping for anything, but you just got the worst cards that you could possibly get, and that's a little rough. That is a little rough, but you got to shake it off. You got to shake it off and go with the mix, I guess. So anyway, Crystals in Paint, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on over there? Tiara, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you as well. Let's go to MR. Wants to know a little bit of D over there.
Everybody loves the D.
Let's see if D is going to appreciate you. Let's see if D is going to love you the way that D needs to love you. D, you're going to have to, see if D had stroked out or anything like that. We don't want anyone to have a medical condition. All right. Let's see. D's feelings for me. Page of Wands, Hanged Man, and the Star. They're never going to go away. Man, you got a harsh reading that looks like a good reading. They're never going to go away. And that's something that you asked me before, right? Is this person going to go away? Is this going to end? Is this going to conclude? The star just says they're never going to go away. They're just never going to do it. They're going to drag you along a little bit on that. Feelings, hanged men, so they have a level of enlightenment. They understand what they did wrong. They understand that things didn't, that things didn't go the way that they wanted to. They understand that quite a bit. Page of Wands says they also understand that their actions are at fault for things not going the way that they should be going, but this person's just never going to go away. They're going to be hot, cold, pretty much forever, but yeah, it's going to be difficult to shake off the D indeed, as Reiki says, but yeah, that's just going to be something that you're going to have to put up with. But yeah, they do realize that the feelings are down. They realize what they did was wrong. They realize that this was a mistake from their part, and they just got to sort of, take it as it goes. And they're a little bit sketch right now, but that's the way it is. But yeah, shaking off the D is difficult sometimes. What I'm talking about. All right, we got the romantic feelings. Let's make it rain. A romance with a little bit of modern love and tarot. Tiara with another dono. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, what are those romantic feelings we got over here deep in my heart? Not shallow in the heart, but deep in the heart of Texas. We'll see where that is going to take us. What romantic feelings we got. Strength card seems to be in every reading. Every reading. You really have some good, solid cards. You just have some solid cards as far as romance, as far as what's in my heart, as far as where I want to take this, as far as where I'm focused with this connection. The Ten of Cups says it all. And you consistently get Ten of Cups with this kind of question, where you just have a Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. And these are the mainstay cards of a romantic relationship, of somebody that really wants to be there, somebody that really wants to see where this is going to go, right? Because you have that King of Pentacles over there. They have everything that they need. The romance is just not something that they have had that's really working for them. So a lot of romance, a lot of sort of focus on you, a lot of love, a lot of very good excitement towards who you are, how you do things, and that Hermit, right? We see that as this fear of loneliness, and that is something where you really feel the heart in that respect, right? You have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of beautiful things about you that they really enjoy, that they really like as far as that goes. So you have a lot of good cards here. All right, what is he wanting with most with me right now? What do we want? Where do we want things to go? What aspects, what opportunities we got happening over there? We'll see that. ML, thank you for your donation on the PayPal side. I appreciate you. ML, PayPal's being really weird to me lately. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but I do got your donation. Thank you so much. ML, we're going to put you right after Mana. So Mana's Talk Sessions, ML, you're going to go right in between there. All right. What does he want with most with me right now? Five of Pentacles. The distance needs to be gapped. The distance needs to be fixed. Okay. We have a problem with distance. We're seeing ourselves in the silhouettes through the window, but we can't get that done. The distance is just killing it. That's why they talked about this fantasy escape to Dubai. It's why they sort of have, plans about sort of the trial run of that as well. With you most, he wants to give you what you want. And you see that Six of Pentacles. I want to hand you what you want. I want to give you what you want. Because I really think you being happy does put a smile on his face. I think you consistently can see that. This is something that you consistently kind of the pattern. When you're happy, when he makes you happy, it really sort of puts joy in his heart and puts that kind of thing as well. The King of Cups over there, what they want from you, they want a very emotionally stable environment from you. When they come home, when they need this, when they need that, they want a stable emotion. They don't want a lot of variance within emotions as well. And the Page of Wands. What are your fantasies? Where do you want to go in your fantasies? I think that's one of the other topics that's going to come up next month are your fantasies. It's almost like this comes out of the blue, weird question about what are your fantasies, you know, what are you thinking kind of thing. And I think that's something that they're going to discuss in October, as far as I know. All right, let's do a little tarot read in the meantime. Tarot Rita wants to know, Keith is back? Keith, I guess you haven't dumped Keith yet. I guess that's a good thing. You haven't dumped Keith yet, you know, and I said, don't dump Keith. I said, Keith got a little bit more in him, you know, but we got the Capybara Tarot. Let's get that on the mix over here. This is so cute. I am very happy that I ordered this. Now, there was a Kickstarter that I wanted, and I was excited about it, all right? So the Kickstarter, the premise behind it is we get the Rider-Waite-Smith and then we expand it out. You know what I'm saying? So the guy that's working in the Eight of Pentacles, they expand it out. So now you can see the whole building and you can see all of his tools over here. So they expand it out. So I was like, ooh, that is a cool idea. So I was going to click buy, and then it said, oh, the basic version is $100. A basic version. That's not the enhanced one. That's not the oversized card one. That's the basic version. $100 for a widescreen Rider-Waite-Smith. I was like, you know, for $40, $50, 55, 60 tops, I would have bought it. But $100, that is just way too much. All right. That is why that I priced my Tasty Tarot at $40, at $39. I was like, all right, I want this to be available to anybody that wants it. I don't want it to be so expensive that the people just go, ugh, like I did. And so, you know, that's what I try to do. Anyway, Keith, we haven't dumped him yet. If Keith stops the ghosty, because you know who likes to got ghosted? Ain't nobody likes to got ghosted, okay? So if Keith does contact me again, what is he likely to tell me? Eight of Wands says Keith has plans. Keith's like, yo, tarot reader, let's move some butt. Let's get going. Let's get started. Let's get moving. Let's get the direction over here. Let's get going. It's almost like that they just have spontaneous plans. And meanwhile, you're like, where the hell have you been for the past, whatever. They just have plans. It's almost like that they made plans. They didn't include you. Last minute, they're calling you. They're like, let's go. Okay. Got a little bit of the Eight of Wands, a lot of movement card, a lot of things going on with this. And the Eight of Swords just says that they have a weird and lame excuse for not calling you. Right? I just couldn't. I got an Eight of Swords. I was restricted, you know, tarot reader. That's what happened. I was restricted. I swear. I would have called you, would have done this. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? And you're like, no, I was, you know, anyway, that Page of Cups as well. A little bit of the Page of Cups over there. I just think they're still emotionally unavailable. That's still emotionally unavailable, and that's just a reality as it goes. Sarah, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? Tarot reader also want to know, what action, if any, will Keith take towards me? Well, we see a little bit of a planned thing. Let's go do this. Let's go to a concert. Let's go do this, go do that. Hey, got an extra ticket, you know, I was thinking of you, you know, let's make it happen. Anyway, what action, if any, will Keith take towards me? The Fool. This adventure. They're fascinated. They're focused. They're very sort of streamlined into this adventure thing. We need to go on this adventure together. We need to do this. We need to do that together. And, you know, it feels like, hey, out of the blue, let's make it happen. Let's do all of this as well. Three of Pentacles as well says they want to work things out. And that comes out of their mouth, right? It comes out of their mouth. They want to work things out, and that's going to be the first thing they say to you. And they're a little bit, a little bit frustrated as far as getting a really good connection with it. Overall, you have a lot of movement cards with Keith. They're very movement oriented. They're very focused on either goals, aspirations. They're very focused on getting things moving, and you just really feel that urgency, that pending movement from them when you talk to them next with that. The deck you're speaking of comes from Singapore, Thailand. The Destiny. Oh, the people that did the Disney one. The decks are pricey without shipping. I know. Maybe I'll write them and see if they'll give me a freebie, because I ain't paying for that shit. And be like, yo, give me a freebie. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't work. But it's always worth a try. The benefits of being TO, I guess. Anyway, what are the things? Let's do Karima next phase. Making it happen over here. Let's go to the Victorian Romantic. Everybody does love that one. And we'll see what kind of adventures this is going to take us into. What things about me grew? Ooh, you got some unique questions tonight. I like it.
Hooray!
I like it. I like the new face of Karima over here with some cool questions. Ooh. All right. What things about me grew on him that he didn't like in the past? All right. Let's see. That's interesting. So things about you, maybe they just didn't like it. Maybe it didn't attract them. Maybe it was a little bit difficult for them to stomach at first. But it's like all of a sudden, man, you're really growing on me. You're really having a positive effect on me. I like this. Let's see what's going on with that. Anyway, Aurora, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Has to buy the deck. Has to buy the deck? Oh, man. Simon's got it rough over there. All right. Let's see. I'm not buying that deck. I am not paying $100 for that deck. That's just not happening. Now, there are decks that really pull me in and get me excited. Okay, for example, the tarot coins. This person had a Kickstarter for tarot coins. All 78 cards in coins, and they're made out of brass, and they look beautiful. I dumped about $180 on that because I wanted the standard tarot coins. I wanted the astrology coins. I wanted the runes coins. I'm just going to do a dump, right? It's tax deductible. Give me all of it. So when I get that package, it's going to weigh like 170 pounds when it gets to me. But yeah, we're going to have tarot coin readings. That's going to be so fun. So I don't mind dropping a bill on good stuff like that, right? But if you're just expanding the Rider-Waite-Smith, you're going to get $50 out of me tops. All right. What things about me grew on him that he just didn't like in the past? The Hermit, your independence. You have this level of independence, right? This level of independence where you know where you're going. You know who you are. You know how things are. And that's something they really kind of wanted, somebody that really was dependent upon them, that needed them. And you don't really need them. You got your own thing going. You have your own excited life. You have your own thing doing, right? And they just like that independence now. But at first they were like, is this person going to stick around? They're really independent. They're really independent. The Chariot as well. You have a lot of motion. You have a lot of big goals. You have a lot of things in your life that you want to do, that you really want to see happen, right? And at first they were like, is that something that's going to merge well with me? What if my goals are different? What if we have separate goals? And that's something that they've kind of just leveled out and learned to appreciate. They understand, right? The Hierophant as well, you are very serious. When somebody says something, you hold them accountable. accountable. You're very, very serious. And they were like, that's really going to be a pain. But overall, they kind of like that as well. Overall, you're just the Queen of Wands, right? We talked about. And the Queen of Wands has been your card, will always be your card. As the last card, it just shows a culmination of all of this. You have independence. You know where you're going. You have goals. You're really sort of getting things done. And that whole package is very attractive. That is somebody who doesn't need them, somebody who isn't going to be on them all the time, somebody who's going to be able to do their own thing, and they really like that. They appreciate that as well. So there we go. There we go indeed. All right, we're going to do the last one over here. We got Karima phase 4 over there. All right, where's this physical attraction towards me right now? Level of 1 to 10. Where are the physical attraction things? Where are the physical attractions going? We'll see that, right? We'll see that happening over here. We'll see. Let's see. Physical attractions towards me. Where is the physical attraction towards me currently? The moon says it's very emotional. They have a very emotional physical attraction. Like they really get involved when they're very emotional about it. When they think about connecting, they think about sort of getting together. They're a little bit more emotional than they have been in the past. And that's something that's sort of a mixture of good and bad, right? You kind of like that level of emotion with the physical attraction, but a lot of times that's something that they don't like, losing the level of control or what have you as well. So just be aware of that. A Knight of Wands just says wounded warrior. They want to make sure that, you know, you're not getting some conflicting messages over here. They want to make sure the emotional connection is going to coincide with the physical connection, and just kind of a mixture of how it goes. Overall, they don't want you to be sort of defeated. They don't want to be defeated as well. We need a mutual connection, a mutual attraction, and I think that is something happening, right? That's something that is going to be important over here. All right, anyway, we got a little bit of a Six of Cups over here. I think the physical attraction started out as a Friends of Benefits. It has sort of grown through. It has grown in the mix, and yeah, that's where it happens. That's what's going on. There we go. A little bit of Five of Swords. It is cute. It is cute indeed. Aurora, no modding. Aurora's not a mod. What's going on? What's Aurora doing over there? Anyway, Aurora, chill out, please. I don't know. I don't got time to figure out what's going on, but I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, if Maruta mentions something, I take notice immediately. All right. We do have ML. We got AF. It's about time for AF's read. Now, AF, thank you very much for starting the conversation over there. Let's see. AF had a conversation on PayPal, but PayPal's really being a butt to me lately. PayPal is just being a butt to me lately. I don't know why it's doing this. All right, let's do AF. And let's do message, and I should be able to see your message in there. There we go. All right, now I see it. Okay, so AF wants to know. AF's want to know over here. Let's see. AF, what can I do to improve my work money? All right, let's see. AF want to know a little bit of work money combo. What can I do to improve that? What can I do to make that happy? Let's go on a little bit of adventure over here with the adventurous tarot. We are in the mood for adventure tonight. It is an adventurous Sunday because tomorrow's Monday and back to work we go. Oh my God, I do not want to go back to work. But you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it just happens in the big city. All right. Let's see about the adventure, where we're going to take it. We're going to do to improve my work and money. The Three of Cups. I think other people have some very ingenious, I think other people have some very innovative ideas, pathways, things that are sort of give you an incentive, give you a level of excitement, and that's something you definitely want to chase over here. So listen to others, talk to others, get others to inspire, get others to sort of get you on the pathway where you need to be over here. The Three of Cups talks about that level of celebration over there and the level of connection, and I think that is going to be great. That is going to be fantastic. Ten of Pentacles as well says take the money that you get and organize it very well. Organize it the way that you need to organize it, right? Don't just randomly spend it. Don't randomly push forward with things, and be very careful about your expenditures as far as that goes. You do have a 7 over here. I really think that you're all over the place at work. You have this, you have that. It's definitely going to do you good to get out some paper, pencil, to get some organized things going, and to triage what things are going to be important at work. I should do this. I should do that. I should do this. What is going to be the primary thing that is going to get you the attention, that's going to get you the reward at work, versus things that are kind of cool, kind of cute? Definitely triage, focus your time more efficiently, and that's going to be better. Overall, the Knight of Wands just says put your effort forward. Do 120%. I got a project. I'm going to burn 120% into it. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to burn it, and I'm just going to burn it to the ground. I'm going to make it happen. That is what I think to get you the money that you need, to get you a little bit of the adventurous money. It is all about the adventurous tonight. We are in it for the win it. All right. Let's get a little bit of Teddy Bear, even though Teddy Bear is not even here tonight. I don't know where my girlfriend is tonight. I think my girlfriend has abandoned the stream. She probably fell asleep. She wasn't feeling good, so hopefully she's feeling better, or maybe she's just monitoring. I don't know. I don't know. But I do need to do a bunch of book reviews. I got a bunch of books that I need to get going on, and I need to focus on that tomorrow. So we're going to do a bunch of book reviews tomorrow, because I got a bunch of free books for some people, and yeah, they're cute, and I already read them, so I might as well gift them out, you know? Anyway, can't you ask for sick leave? You know, I could ask for sick leave, but I don't know. I'm one of these people that I need to do 190% effort on anything that I do, right? Whether it be stock trading, tarot reading. I'm not good with doing 70% or, 80%. I have to do 150% in order just to be content with my life. So it's really difficult for me to take time off. What the hell am I going to do? I'm just going to sit around, watch Star Trek Voyager again, or I don't know. Anyway, all right. If I begin studying tonight, because screw it, tonight seems like a good night. If I do that, will I get a good grade? I'm assuming the test is tomorrow, you know? I'm assuming the test is tomorrow, or maybe next week. I don't know. It feels like that you are going to get a decent grade, but you're just not going to get the grade that is obviously going to be there for you if you had studied a little bit longer period of time. It's almost too much material for you to absorb very quickly. We can all put in a one-nighter. Everybody loves a good one-nighter is what I'm saying, you know? Everybody loves a good all-nighter. One-nighter is probably not the verbiage I was thinking about, but yeah, everybody loves a good all-nighter. So yes, working towards it gives you a decent grade, but it's too much material to get an amazing grade. You know, it's too much material to get an amazing grade. Yeah, my mom's a huge Trekkie. I like Voyager. Voyager has some interesting stuff, but I don't know. I need to start watching. What is the other one? The one with the wars in it. Deep Space Nine. Man, Deep Space Nine was so crappy in the first season. It was so hard. And then it got great, like season 3 on. it's, you know, Deep Space Nine was just fantastic, but that first 3 seasons was just vomit inducing. They had all these characters coming in from Star Trek, The Next Generation, you know, like Captain Picard's love interest, you know, was in an episode, and then here comes, you know, Worf, and, you know, the whole thing was just vomit inducing on the first 3 seasons. I don't know. Anyway, reading about the benefits of the project as of right now. What are the benefits of the project? Well, number one, it allows you to really stretch your imagination, stretch your kind of goals or what you want to do, how you want to make things. And it was like, you know, you got a little bit of a mixture here of good and bad as far as that goes. But yeah, I do think that you have a little bit of, it gives you an opportunity to plan. It gives you the practice. It gives you all the things that you would kind of need to go forth and do bigger and better things. This is sort of a trial run as well. One of the things that are going to be the benefits of the project is you're going to reuse a lot of stuff for other stuff. Right? You're going to be able to pick up some of the ideas, some of the interests, some of the things, and reuse it. Page of Pentacles does say as well, it kind of forces you to be able to complete things and not just start it and then hope for the best. So there you go. There's some things in there that are interesting indeed, right? Kirk had a lot of love interest. Now I'm talking about Picard, not Kirk. Picard. Picard's love interest. What was her stupid name? I don't remember what her name was, because he had an episode where he met her at this vacation resort, and then they went on this hunting expedition for some artifact, and I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't Sasha. I don't remember her name. Anyway, she appeared in one of the stupid episodes. I was just like, we're just reusing Next Generation material here. You know, I don't know. In my opinion, it was vomit inducing for the first 3 seasons. After that, it was amazing, because you had the whole, you know, wars. There was actually the wars actually bled into some of the best Star Trek books that you could possibly read. Some of those, not Clone Wars, some of the wars that were over there. Anyway, all right. Was it Sash? It may have been Sash or Dash or something. It was something Ash. Anyway, will I get a new job? Yes, you will get a new job. You're looking at the 4 of Pentacles. People are kind of hesitant to give you a job right now. I think some of the jobs that you're interested in, some of the jobs that you were kind of excited about are not going to be available. I do think that you definitely have a conclusion to some of the jobs, like you'll get into an interview or you'll get some decent things, and then all of a sudden, you know, that particular thing doesn't work out. You have to absolutely keep going with this. You are going to have a level of failure with getting the new job, but you have to keep going. You can't get discouraged with that. Vash, that was it. Yeah. But the Justice card as well is an interesting card here. It talks about the balance. It talks about the opportunities, getting into something bigger and better. And I do think people are willing to spend the money. People are willing to pick you up and, you know, get you in on the, get you into the new job. So we'll go with that. Thumbs up, indeed. You're going to be sitting there enjoying that job. You're going to be typing away. You're going to make it happen, make all of the magic over here. Silent Victory's making all the magic tonight, too. What's going on, Silent Victory? I appreciate you hanging out. All right, will S get a PhD piled high and deep? Are we able to pile it high and deep tonight? Let's see if S is able to do that. We love us a good piling it high and deep. And, yeah, we're going to be able to get a PhD. I don't know. Some feels a PhD is worthless as hell. IT is one of them. We make fun of people. We get a resume and people have a PhD. we're like, seriously? When they want to be an application developer, we're like, really? So, yeah, we don't hire those, but you know, that's it. Strange New Worlds is great. I don't know. I watched the first episode of that, and when there's some blonde chick, and she ended up beating up these 5 guys that were like, you know, 7 foot tall, decked out, and she just like randomly just started beating them all up. And I was like, and then she's, of course, she's super smart, and she's the smartest person in the history of mankind. And it was a little bit of a stretch. I couldn't get past it. I'll be honest, I couldn't get past it. All right, anyway, 7 of 9 was the same way, but there was a reason 7 of 9 could do all of that. This person is just like a random person on the show, and she could do everything perfectly. It's like, it gave me a little bit of the new Star Wars prequel sequel stuff. I was just like, Anyway, with the get a PhD, it says yes. We have a yes here, right? The magician just kind of says yes. That's an opportunity. That's an availability we're able to get. Good thumbs up on that. Magician is really good for getting a PhD, to pushing it to the next level, to making this happen, right? The 4 says there's a lot of emotional investment here. Almost like halfway through the PhD program, they get bored. They don't like it as much. It just seems like it takes forever. Even though they know how long it takes, it just feels like it takes forever, and they're like, I don't know. It gets so much better. I couldn't get past it. Does that make me a terrible person? I couldn't get past it. So yeah, and there's too much TV for me to be invested in past the first episode. Like, the first episode needs to grab me, pull me, and hang on to me for dear life. And then I'll watch the rest of it, right? Like American Horror Story. The first episode, you're like, what the hell is going on? If you watch Fargo, the TV show, oh my God. Fargo, the TV show, was so creepy and weird. It was beautiful. Yeah, I think it's on Hulu. It's definitely worthwhile to get a Hulu sub just to watch Fargo, the TV show, because it is freakishly good. So the first episode, there's too much TV nowadays. You gotta entrap me on the first episode. I have to be absolutely enthralled on the first episode, or I ain't making the rest of it. All right, well, let's go with Karima, final phase. Let's make it happen with a Mons Tarot. With a Mons Tarot, indeed. I summoned Ultraviolet Tarot, indeed. I was asking where you're at. Hopefully you're feeling better today. But yeah, there you go. Son just texted, it takes a 3-hour class and get a minor in comp science. Of course, we said do it. A minor in computers, I don't know. Computer science, good luck getting a job in computer science nowadays. It is horrifically difficult to get a job in computer science nowadays. Even you get a degree, all your degree is completely useless because you need skills that you weren't taught. So you basically have to go and relearn stuff that you didn't even learn. Anyway, all right, how's he viewing me currently? The 10 of Cups. Ooh, look at that beautiful card. You just had that in another reading. M, you are next. I said you were going to be after the Karimas, and you are next. Your reading is coming up indeed. Thank you for your patience, M. It's a packed house tonight, but that's the way it goes. Woo! All right, let's see. What is Kitty doing over here? All right, Kitty's being weird. All right, how's he viewing me? 10 of Cups. Happy home. Happy family. You've gotten a lot of 10 of Cups tonight. No matter what deck I put on the table, it's very focused. It's very poignant for you as well. The Judgment, how's he viewing you as a beautiful new opportunity, as a breath of fresh air, as a sort of a very good opportunity, a very good place to be overall. The Strength says, please have patience with me. And that's something that they have been thinking about a lot lately. Please have patience with me. Understand that I'm working the nerves a little bit. Understand that that is just how it goes. But the Ace of Pentacles, which is another card that you are kind of getting into, the Ace of Pentacles just says, let's sort of view you as that new beginning, the stability that I need, the stability that's going to be there when the other stability is just gone. When I really need you, you're going to be there. And you see this consistently with all of these 10s, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You have consistently just gotten that over and over, right? It indicates that you are the stability, you are the rock that is going to be what I need during times of instability that they're kind of having. All right, what are his goals for this connection right now? The Three of Cups with the Three of Swords, making the friends with benefits not hurt you. That is one of the goals that they have right now. Friends with benefits not to hurt you, right? And be that if I need to express my love, I need to express that we have expansion, we have bigger and better things waiting in the sidelines. Just don't be upset with a condition. Don't be upset with how things are. There are improvements. There are better opportunities coming with that. And that's where the Ace of Cups comes in. We just have that goal of being a fresh connection, being a fresh love connection, and getting our emotions back to square one with this. Overall, the Four of Cups just says they don't want to be somebody that, you just were interested in, but you just lost interest. I think that's something that is concerning as well. How patient are you? That's one of the things that they have been thinking about too. And I haven't mentioned this before. It just intuitively came to me. How patient are you? Because they haven't delivered some of the things. They haven't done some of the things that they need to, but it's just the way that life works sometimes. What should I do? That is a very generic question indeed. Let's get a good deck for this. Well, since we'll get a little bit of we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it, Mana. I don't know if you're still around. Yeah, you are. There you go. All right. Is it ending something else? What should I do? Okay, then we have an expansion on this. The ex wants to be with me. Oh. The ex want to be with me, and I'm ending something else. Something ends, something begins. What should I do? What should I do? I'm taking an ending. I'm concluding one thing. But now, should I pick up the X? Oh, wait a minute. This is ML. M, I'm sorry, you're next. I forgot M is next. M, that's my bad. You're next. All right, what should I do? I'm ending something. I'm beginning something else. Oh, look at this ending over here. The Nine of Swords. You're haunted by the ending of what you're currently doing. You're going to have a rough time getting back with the X. Now, you know what I'm saying? A little fun on the side. A little fun on the side. Ain't nobody got, but you're haunted. The shadow of what is ending is just going to prevent you from getting into anything else right now. I'm sorry. The shadow is preventing you from getting involved with anything serious. But hey, do think that you have some possibilities other than your ex coming, especially third week of October. I'm calling it now, third week of October. Third week of October, you have some other things happening over there. So yeah, a little bit of that King of Cups. Be emotionally separated, be emotionally distant. Don't get too involved emotionally with the ex. Just saying right now. A little fun on the side. Woohoo! We do that a little bit. Everybody.
Music to make love to.
Everybody likes a little fun on the side, but yes, you are going to have difficulty getting through that shadow. At least that's what I think. And M has been waiting like a decade. M is like, oh my God, I donated back in 1973. You know what I'm saying? What the hell's wrong with this? Well, what's wrong with this fat tarot reader? All right, still insecure? I don't know. Still insecure about having a love as he was 2 years ago. All right, basically a yes/no question. Let's take a look as well. ML is like, oh my God, I've been waiting all night. I have been waiting. How long do I have to wait for this fat boy to give me my rating? You know what I'm saying? All right, and the answer is a long time. The answer is a long time. All right, we'll see. We'll take a peek into the future here. Is a Taurus still insecure about having a love as he was 2 years ago? Oh man, insecurity with a Taurus. That never happens. Where's the laugh track? Don't I have a laugh track? What the hell? Why don't I have a laugh track? Why don't I have a laugh track? All right, a Taurus being emotionally unavailable, say it isn't so. All right, are they still insecure about having a love? 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups. I think they're less insecure than they were. They're less insecure. So if you had a level of 90% insecurity, I think they've reduced it to 70%. You know what I'm saying? I think they've reduced it a little bit. So that's good news. But here's the problem. Why do you have these two annoying ass cards as a beginning over here? Let's take a look at this, shall we? We got a little bit of that 8 of Wands. I'm throwing myself into this thing. I don't know what's going to happen. The 8 of Wands is all about tossing, right? Tossing, not tossing the salad. The 8 of Wands is all about tossing wands from here to there and making it a very short, temporary thing, right? Very short, temporary thing. I'm insecure because I don't know if it's going to be permanent. That's the big problem they have, right? There's the bonus reading since I made you wait for 5 hours. But yeah, they're insecure because they think it's a temporary thing. I'm throwing the wands from here to there. And is this going to be permanent? Is it, if I'm going to commit, And the other problematic card here, too, is a 4 of Wands. You have these two temporary connections, these two temporary loves, fire-based. Fire-based means I have to work at it. It's a beginning. It means that I haven't done a lot of the stuff that I need to do here, and I'm nervous that this ain't permanent. This ain't permanent. And so you have a little bit of a 7 of Swords. You're going to leave me, or I'm going to leave you. Right? Overall, the 2 of Cups, let's connect. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. But I'm scared you're going to bail. I'm scared that this is going to be temporary, and I want some guarantee. And in life, there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees in love. You fall in love with somebody, and then they steal they steal money from you, You never know. There's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees in life, right? You never know. B52 is still just enthralled with this little wizard. That's it. That is it indeed. I don't know. Mel, I don't care about your therapeutic art. Congratulations. Maybe you can make some therapeutic art that tells me, why do you need to spam your therapeutic art? I don't know. It seems less therapeutic to me. It seems, when you join a new channel, you have to say at least hello, right? You don't come in and go, hey, I'm T.O., I read tarot cards. You say hello. You know what I'm saying? You see, beautiful examples of this is basically everybody except you, right? Everybody except you is a beautiful example of how to enter a stream. All right. Anyway, September reading. Let's see what is going on here. The Tower, B52. Are you ready for the love shack to crumble? Are you ready for things to be a little bit unexpected, a little bit iffy, a little bit under the weather? The Tower card is indeed a card you may not want to see, especially from the 4 of Swords. The Tower's crumbled, and now I need to pick up and figure out where I'm going to go next. Now I need to pick up and figure out what is next in there. So that is going to be something that just waits, yeah? That is going to be something that just sort of waits in the sideline. 5 of Wands says be ready once the Tower crumbles to be in a little bit of a back and forth with people, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes indeed. A little bit of a September read and your infatuation indeed over here with this. We'll see how that goes. All right, Tara Mystic, thank you very much for your donation. I will get to your reading on tomorrow. I will get to your reading on tomorrow. You did donate after the donation cutoff. Thank you very much for your donation. We'll get to you your first thing tomorrow. The minute I start the stream, your name comes up. This is the way it goes. All right. Let's look over here at Tiara is happening tonight. Looking for a job. I'm so encouraged. Be random with me. Got a job like 3 minutes after she got laid off from another one. I can't tell you how thrilled I am. I can't tell you how thrilled I am because I was worried. I was like, that sucks. I was worried. But be random with me. Get a job. We got lots of jobs in the queue. We got a lot of jobs going on. You're looking at this, the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, right? You have a little bit of a disappointment. Some of the jobs that you pursued, some of the jobs that we pushed for, we just haven't made it. We've leveled a little bit of a disappointment. Expand your horizons. Expand where you want to go, what you want to do here. And I think that that is something that's going to be very focused for you. Overall, the job that you're really wanting, you just consistently see here, you're just not going to get that one. Can you get a job? I think that you can get a job. The 2 of Cups. We're meeting somebody. We're having some things happen here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say first week of October, you really got something going good. You really got something going good, right? We'll see. We'll see what's happening here. All right. Now we got a cheater, Tiara. What did you get yourself involved in over here? Is Roberto cheating on me? I'm pregnant. Oh, Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Wait a minute.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
They're cheating on you. That would be terrible. Let's hope no. Let's hope no. We don't want that, right? You're home. You're pregnant. Ain't nobody got time to cheat on somebody with Sue. I think you should sue if they're cheating on you, especially if you got a baby in tow. Is Roberto still cheating on me with... Oh, Jesus. I don't see any cheating cards here. 6 of Pentacles, they've given Sue all they're going to give Sue, right? They're going to give Sue all that they've given Sue. They've been hurt by Sue. They know that Sue got nothing good for them, and I just don't think so. I think that's a thumbs down. I don't think they're still pounding Sue, and no, I think it's looking good. Not of Wands, right? More focused on you, more focused on where I'm going to take this, more focused on all of that. So yeah, I think that they're not cheating. I don't have a devil. I don't have a 7 of Swords. I just don't have all of the evil little cards that are in the mix that are going to be a problematic, but I don't know. I don't know with that. The new COVID has arrived. Oh, who cares? Who cares? I don't know. I'm sick of it, man. It's been 3 years. I'm burned out. I'm burned out. It's like watching the same TV show for 3 years in a row. I'm burned out. I'm sorry. I'm burned out. I don't care anymore. All right. Anyway, does Roberto truly love me? Not really. Not really. I don't know. Maybe Sue was the last one. Maybe we got a new one. I don't know. Tiara. I'm saying a 4 of Pentacles. This is not a person that's just going to express, you know, the big love for you. They're not going to be there and all of that other stuff. King of Pentacles, they kind of like to sit on their own. They kind of like to do their own thing. This is not somebody who's just going to be super dedicated and all over you. The Devil just says it's very difficult to get any real emotion, to get any real devastating, beautiful thing going on there from this individual. So, you know, I'm going to say, I think they like you. I think they like you a lot, but are they just going to flood you with emotions? Are they just going to love bomb you? I mean, they're already bending Sue over. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you know, that's just my, you know, anyway. But yeah, we got the Baroque. We got Baroque Tarot next. All right. Now that we've given up on Roberto, let's go to Ricardo. Ricardo really does love you too. Ricardo is going to be a lot better. Ricardo. Give up Roberto and go with Ricardo. All right. Is my boss unhappy with me? Let's hope not. Let's hope your boss is going to be, I mean, you sit there and you do your work. Your boss needs to be good with you. 5 of Cups, Page of Swords, High Priestess. I don't think they're unhappy with you. I think the 5 of Cups, you're sort of seeing signals that are not legitimate. You're seeing signals and you're overanalyzing it. You're getting overly emotional about it. And it's just not something that they're unhappy unhappy with, right? They got that high priestess. You know what you need. You know everything that they need you to know. You have all the information. You get stuff done. You're very active as far as it goes. The Page of Swords is a beautiful card. It talks about the ability to work and manage your own time, the ability to be the master of multitasking. I got this task, that task. You're able to embrace it. You're able to get it done. You're able to just to do a lot of things they need done. But you're just reading emotions raw, and it just doesn't sort of seem legitimate here. I'm going to say that no, they're not unhappy with you at all. You know, I just don't see anything, because we got a lot of cards that sort of indicate unhappiness. We could have a reverse 3 of Pentacles, a reverse 10 of Pentacles. I could have a 7 of Swords. I'm trying to kick you out of here. I could have, you know what I'm saying? There's so many cards. There's just so many cards in here that would indicate a level of dissatisfaction. A Devil. We got to, you know, feel defeated with a little bit of 5 of Swords. You just don't have any of that. You don't have any of that. 10 of Swords. I want to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have that. You just have the High Priest. That's a beautiful card with that. You just need a Magician mixed in. You have a lot of good stuff going on. Does R love me? It looks like yes. You have a little bit of that Fool. I'm willing to go on an adventure with you. This is somebody who's willing to do things with you, who's willing to embrace some of the things that they like about you. They're willing to go on just a sort of this adventure, this nuanced fun, this level of excitement with you. They really want to do something. You have a 5 of Wands over here, sort of indicates a little bit of conflict. So you have a little bit of a mixture of emotions here with this individual, but overall, I think that they do. 6 of Pentacles, they're willing to give you what you want, what you need, both emotionally, physically, and stuff like this. I really think that they do have a lot of emotions that need to be expressed that they haven't done yet. That's why you're kind of confused, because that's not something, a question you should ask. You know, that's not something, a question you should have to ask. But I think overall, they do. I think overall, it looks pretty good. And that's it from me. I thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.